A billionaire takes her daughter to a blind date, then sees a single dad and does the unbelievable. The restaurant was too quiet for a Tuesday night, quiet enough that every pair of eyes followed Eleanor Hayes, billionaire tech investor, as she walked in with her 22-year-old daughter, Lily. Eleanor didn't care. She was too focused on the one thought that had kept her up all night. Please let this blind date go well for Lily. She'd chosen the restaurant, the table, even the timing, everything had to be perfect. Lily had been heartbroken too many times. Eleanor just wanted her daughter to meet someone kind-hearted for once. But the moment Eleanor saw the young man waiting at the table, a smug grin, gold watch flashing, her heart sank. This was not a good guy. Lily didn't see it. She smiled warmly and took a seat. Eleanor reluctantly sat across from them, pretending to browse the menu. She wasn't supposed to stay. She was only there to drop Lily off. But something felt wrong. 5 minutes later, her instincts were proven right. The young man leaned back arrogantly, rolled his eyes at Lily's questions, and began talking about himself. Only himself. Eleanor clenched her jaw. Not again. Lily deserves better. Across the room, a small crash broke the tension. A little girl, maybe 6, had dropped her coloring pencils. A man knelt beside her, picking them up one by one with calm patience. He wasn't wealthy, his jacket was worn, his shoes scuffed. His hair was messy in the single parent trying his best kind of way. But Eleanor noticed something immediately. He wasn't embarrassed. He wasn't irritated. He was gentle, present, loving. The little girl hugged him and whispered something that made him laugh softly. It was the kind of laugh Eleanor hadn't heard from a man in years. Something in her chest tightened. The blind date takes a turn. Let's be honest, the rich boy said loudly, snapping Eleanor back. I'm only here because your mom's a billionaire. Lily froze. Eleanor's heart shattered. Before she could speak, the boy continued. If you didn't have money, I wouldn't. Enough, Eleanor said, standing abruptly. Her voice was icy but controlled. This date is over. The boy scoffed, grabbed his coat, and stormed out. Lily's eyes welled with tears. Why does this always happen to me? Eleanor reached for her daughter's hand. But a soft voice beat her to it. Excuse me, are you okay? It was the single dad from across the room. Lily wiped her eyes quickly. Yeah. His daughter peeked from behind him, clutching her coloring book. You looked sad, the little girl said shyly. Daddy says when someone's sad, saying something nice helps. Lily blinked. Eleanor blinked. The dad flushed, embarrassed. I'm sorry. She likes helping people. No, Lily whispered, smiling softly. Thank you. The little girl grinned as if she'd saved the world. An unbelievable decision. The dad was about to walk away when Eleanor spoke without thinking. Wait, he turned. Would you sit with us for a moment? Just to talk. He hesitated, surprised. Me? Yes, Eleanor said. She wasn't inviting a man. She was inviting kindness. And Lily needed kindness more than anything. He took a seat, gently encouraging his daughter to color while they chatted. What began as small talk turned into something deeper. He told them he was a mechanic. A widower. Working 2 jobs to give his daughter a good life. No excuses. No self-pity. Just honesty. Lily leaned in, captivated. Eleanor watched quietly, her heart warming with a strange, powerful realization. The most genuine connection in the room was happening because of her daughter's failed blind date. The emotional climax. The little girl suddenly tugged on Eleanor's sleeve. Auntie. Yes, sweetheart. You're really pretty, but you look tired. She frowned sadly. My dad says tired hearts need good people. Do you have good people? Eleanor's breath caught in her throat. For the first time in years, someone had seen her. Not the billionaire. Not the businesswoman. Not the woman who held everything together. Just her. Her eyes filled. The single dad noticed immediately. I'm so sorry, she talks too much sometimes. No, Eleanor whispered, wiping her tears. She's right. The dad smiled gently, warm, understanding. Not intrusive, not pushy, just kind. And something inside Eleanor finally cracked open. A new beginning. By the end of the evening, Lily and the little girl were laughing like old friends. The single dad and Eleanor were talking like two people who'd been carrying heavy stories, and finally found someone willing to listen. As they stood to leave, he said softly, I hope tonight gets better for you both. Eleanor looked at him for a long moment. Then made a decision she had never made before. Would you and your daughter like to join us for dinner next Friday? She swallowed nervously. As friends. He smiled, a smile that felt like sunrise. We'd love that. The uplifting ending. As they walked out of the restaurant, Lily whispered, Mom, that wasn't a blind date. Eleanor squeezed her hand. No, she said softly. But maybe it was a chance meeting we were supposed to have. Lily glanced back at the single dad helping his daughter into their car. Do you think people like him still exist? Eleanor smiled with a warmth she'd forgotten she had. Yes, she whispered. And sometimes, they find us when we need them the most. The night air felt lighter. Hopeful. New. And for the first time in a long time, both mother and daughter walked together, hearts open, spirits lifted, knowing kindness still exists, good people still exist, and miracles often come disguised as ordinary strangers.